Welcome everybody to the Energy Extravaganza. We're piping in a little bit early here. We've got our dear friends coming into the green room. Just wanted to pop in and say hi for a moment while we're getting this show started. Guys, in a minute. It's that time, friends. Top of the hour. It's the True Sabrina Show special Energy Extravaganza. Welcome.
Welcome, everyone. We are so excited, really seriously
Giddy
about what we're doing tonight because it's graduation time
Yes.
all over the country right now. People are celebrating graduations and showcases, and that's what you're going to experience here tonight because the first time ever we did a Flow Form Satori Qigong Level 2 certification.
Second degree.
And I'm so proud of some of these certified Level 2 instructors that not only are you going to meet tonight, but you're going to get to experience their teaching styles.
Yes.
Some are going to tell you about miraculous healings that they've had through Qigong and how Qigong has changed their life. And each and every one is going to share a move with you that you can incorporate into your daily energy practice. So if you're like, hey, I want to see all of them again, if you're on Facebook, share this to your page right now so you can come back and see it and you can easily share it with other people. That's the easiest way. If you're joining us live on Facebook or YouTube, please say hello in the chat and help us really cheer these 19 instructors on.
19.
Now, these instructors, some of them are teaching now group classes, some are teaching private lessons, they're teaching virtually, they're teaching face-to-face, they're teaching just Qigong, they're blending it with Reiki, they're blending it with physical therapy. neuro coaching, and you're going to hear everything that they're doing. And this is about showcasing them, but it's also about inspiring you when you hear what these simple movements have done for their lives and the lives of their students. We're hoping that you will be even more inspired to find these natural wellness practices yourself.
Well, I just want to say hello to so many folks over here. We've got our chat off to the side. Claudine, so lovely to see you. Hello. We've got some of the star students in here. Hello, Kobe. Barbara, great to be with you. You're always such a pleasure to get to connect with.
Ken and Madeline.
Marquita, you're going to meet so many of these people as the evening unfolds. Hello, Madeline, Charisse. Hi, Donna.
Oh, he said, this is fun already.
Hi, Trudy. Hello, Dale. And we got everybody's rooting everybody on already. This is so fantastic. Thank you for being here.
Yes, so some of the people are going to pipe in live from all over the world. This is so amazing. And this is actually our first time doing this particular technology. Mr. Sensei Technology has figured out.
If you saw the screen right now that I'm looking at, you would be like, what? It's all good.
And you'll be able to later, we'll tell you how you can find out about each of the instructors. If you're looking for Satori Qigong, the Flow Form, or even Good Morning, Good Evening Qigong, we have a page on our website that tells you where all the teachers are and how you get in touch with them.
And we'll share these links with you as the evening unfolds. So yes, super proud mama over here. I think she had little tears coming out earlier.
Like, I'm not going to cry.
It really is such a beautiful opportunity to get to introduce you to these incredible souls. And I really mean that. They're beautiful souls. Qigong, energy work, these moving meditations change your life. It seems like from the outside in, but then it's from the inside out. And what I mean by that is you get so tapped in and aligned to the energy, the source of all that is, through these beautiful practices. So not only are we proud that we get to showcase some of them with you today, but we're proud of all of our instructors and all of our students who are saying yes to more energy, yes to these beautiful ancient arts. And the reason that we teach them is they changed our lives. They healed my body from horrible, crippling pain. Sabrina and I have been on a mission to get these beautiful arts out more through the lands. And yes, they're ancient. They're over 5,000, some say 6,000 years old. But Qigong is only now in our country becoming really known. Most people know what the word Qigong is now. And if you don't, it is the grandfather of Tai Chi. So if you see people doing those beautiful moving martial art movements in the park, Qigong is basically the father, the grandfather of those arts. So without any further ado, we want to introduce you to the first sweet soul who is up tonight.
Oh, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it through everyone without crying.
So what's going to happen is some of them will be here live, and some of them have sent in a video for us to share with you. So we're going to push our magic buttons and do our best to make things work. If anything happens, if the broadcast gets weird, we will come back. We always come back, so just refresh your page, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we pray to the energy gods that all will be well. First up is Diana Serber, and I'm going to introduce you to her right now. Diana, come on in. There she is.
And she is live from the San Francisco area.
Hello.
And one of the things that we love about Diana is the way that she can really blend. She has a background in neuro coaching. So she can bring that scientific evidence to what some people would say is the woo of Qigong.
The woo of Qigong.
She not only brings the science to you, she brings it to woo. And she really has this special way of helping people who get stressed out, maybe taking care of parents and helping take care of people who are struggling with some mental capacities. And she is just sort of transitioning from part-time to full-time, and you'll get all her details on our website. So what do you have to share with us today?
Yeah, take it away, my dear.
Thank you. It's so great to be with you all today. Did you know that Qigong can be done by anyone of any age or fitness level? You can even do it sitting down. So I would invite you to do a little chair gong with me right now. And we're going to do a movement called Tai Chi arms. And it's just very gentle, circular movements. And We have a very relaxed arms, floppy wrists, and we inhale up and exhale down. And researchers at Harvard have found that synchronizing movement with breath can give you a 72% greater relaxation response. And that's the system that calms us down and lowers our heart rate and blood pressure in stressful situations. And I'm so grateful for this benefit because, I have a little stress in my life. And sometimes it happens when I visit my elderly parents. Honestly, it does. So in those moments, I just say, hey, let's do a little Qigong. And I start this very movement right on the couch. And pretty soon they're following along with me. And then things start to slow down and the smiles break out and things really calm down. And if you're doing it with me, you probably feel a little of that yourself right now. There's so many great benefits to Qigong, especially when we do them together. Because when we're smiling and eye contact and moving together, our brains are just pumping out neuropeptides like oxytocin that promote bonding and trust and connection. And I know it's really helped my family enjoy our time together more. So I've enjoyed my time with you today. And thank you so much. Back to Trisbrina.
Thank you so much. It's so beautiful to see you in your element and sharing your joy with everybody. We so appreciate you, Diana. All right. Have a beautiful rest of the show, and we'll be seeing you soon.
All right. So next up, we have somebody who's sent us a video a little while ago to make sure her internet was super strong, and her name is Kobe.
Oh, yeah.
What's Kobe's last name? I just call her Copester.
We always call her Copester, but Sacha.
Kobe has a big background in life coaching, physical therapy, Reiki, and being a personal trainer. So she's told us a lot of stories about how she can like maybe going into a facility where there's multiple people that are needing physical therapy and blending it with the Qigong, as well as teaching fitness fusion classes. You'll be able to tell from this little video how experienced Kobe is.
Kobe's spunky, and I remember the first time that I met Kobe, and she will attest to this, and it was all PC, but I patted her booty.
I can't remember why, but I remember it was okay.
It was okay.
It was like a joke.
It was in a live event, and she was jumping around or something. We were all doing Qigong together, and that's one of my fondest memories.
Yeah, that was probably like 5 years ago. Kobe's certified in Flow Form Level 1 and Flow Form Level 2.
All right, let's bring Kobe in. Here we go. And we don't get to bring Kobe in just yet. So while we take care of Kobe, we're going to bring in Mr. Magnus. We're going to bring in Mr. Magnus. So let's talk a little bit about this sweet man. Magnus has come to Austin to train with us. And
from
Magnus is
Sweden.
Yes.
He's in Sweden right now.
Yes, he's piping in hot from Sweden. And what's so beautiful about this man is his heart. He is a big, beaming heart. He's got a depth of knowledge. You want to share a little bit about Magnus for us? Yeah,
Magnus has shared with us that he sort of came on Qigong when he was diagnosed with maybe arthritis in his hip, and he started doing it for himself. I'll actually tell you what he said. He was looking to help the arthritis in his hip, relief from the pain, and gain more mobility. He was an amazing dancer in his youth, and I saw him dance just a year ago, and he has still got it. And he wanted to avoid another surgery. And since then, not only has Qigong given him his mobility back, but he also feels a greater sense of peace and joy. And he's been teaching in Sweden for a few years now. On a regular basis since 2019, he specializes in classes for seniors.
I'm going to bring Magnus in right now. There he is, standing in his position. Hello, Magnus. We're so excited to have you sharing today. Thank you for... Yeah, and I love the shirt. It looks like you're floating in the galaxy. Why don't you take us on a journey, my friend? Take us on a journey. Let's do it. The stage is yours.
I like to give you all a chance to experience the life force energy that's all around us and flowing into the body. So join me and stretch out your hands in front of you and relax. Stretch out your hands and relax. But something is missing. We need to add awareness, focus, breathing, and visualization to our moves, and play with the Qi, that is, do Qigong. So imagine now that you have a waterfall in front of you. Stretch out your hands into the water and focus on the center of your palms, visualizing now that you're breathing into these center points and feeling a flow. Breathe out and relax. And stretch out, breathe in, and feel the energy coming into the body through these center points. Breathe out and relax. And now with a smile on your face, press your hands together. And now we open up and move the hands slowly up and down, visualizing that you have the growing energy through light between our hands. And as we breathe in and open up, we fill up with more golden particles. And we breathe in and feel a resistance between our palms. We breathe in and fill up more. And now as we breathe out, you may feel a tingling sensation in your palm. And that is your life force energy. And if you don't be discouraged, because for some of us, it may take some time to get this energy awareness. But if you practice Qigong daily in the practice mindset, you will get some major benefits in your life. And you will see that you have less stress and pain, more energy, sleep better, and wake up in the morning early to be eager to start a new day. And now we take this energy ball to the heart, feeling grateful for this loving energy that is sustaining us all. Thank you for joining me. And now back to Christina.
Thank you so much, Magnus. I'm always so amazed at how we can be together like this. You're on the other side of the world, it feels like, and we're here in Austin, and we have all these sweet friends here who are loving you, loving your shirt, loving the Qigong, and we love you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I really love that Magnus brought up such a great point. Sometimes people will feel the Qi energy right away, and if you don't stop practicing. Keep going, because you might have to cultivate the Qi. Your Qi may be very asleep. and once it wakes up, you will feel a profound level of Qi just with that consistency. So thank you for that, Magnus.
All right, buddy. Thank you again. All right. So, dear friends, we are inviting Miss Kobe. To
start with bow and arrow. Bow and arrow is a great exercise from Qigong, a beautiful energy arts move, and it starts as a basis with this outward foot position, either called a plie or a sumo squat. And from here, we're going to start scooping with our arms. I'm just beginning with this as a warm-up. I like to do this activity that creates a maximum contraction in your pec muscles to get a maximum relaxation in them so that we can open up the chest and even allow for the relaxation. So now go ahead and bring it in as if it's like a nice isometric contraction, really warming up those pecs, the front of your shoulders, okay? So the actual movement is into a nice deeper squat, sumo squat. 1, 2, 3, and palm out. 1, 2, 3, and palm out. There are variations on these hand positions. One being the 2 finger and another being tiger claw. But for now, for the simplicity, really just open that palm, open your chest. 1, 2, 3, open palm. As we're warming up the front of the chest, it is much easier to stretch it and to begin activating those upper back muscles. What this is going to do is really help to create a nice opening in your chest, much tension relief in your upper shoulders and neck, and just a general relaxation in your body after creating these yang movements. Okay, so I want you to check in with your body now. Check in after you've done some of those more activating yang movements and see, do I feel a little bit less tension in my shoulders? Do I feel my body has opened up in the front? And then you can begin to do some of the more beautiful yin movements of Qigong in a much smoother way, much more relaxed, much more ease and grace and flow. So I hope you're enjoying the show, and I hope you have an amazing full body energy buzz.
Fun.
Uh-oh. So sorry.
Uh-oh. We said the best thing.
We said so many great things about you, Kobe. Thank you, everybody. So sorry. We were talking about clicking all the different buttons and how amazing it is to be in flow and to enjoy the mastery of this Qigong coming through. And we just starting to introduce you to a new, beautiful power couple.
That's right. And I had said that if you're like, hey, I want to see that move again, remember, you can just hit, if you're on Facebook, share, and it'll put it on your page. You can go back and watch everyone later.
Oh, in the directory.
And if you want more information about the teachers to find out where they are, it's satorimethod.com/directory, and we'll give you that link many times later. But back to the power couple. We say, why are they so powerful? It's the power of their love for each other and the power of their love that emanates.
Yeah.
And they're a super special couple because when we first met them, they are singers, like professional singers. They go on tour.
Opera, baby.
And they have albums. And the beautiful thing about the energy arts is they took some of the Qigong and they started teaching classes and honing in on helping people get better breath capacity, to be in a more focused flow state when they sing and perform, and to use Qigong to get over stage fright, as well as to stay fit and have something simple to do while you're waiting to go on stage. They are so in sync with each other and they complement each other so well. What you're about to see as they move is moving in sync the way they are. It's like synchronized swimming. That alone is very tough. They teach in person, they teach virtual, they teach private, they teach group, they teach together, they teach separate, they do it all.
They do all the tings,
All
man.
the tings.
All right, let's bring them in. Beautiful Beth and Doug. Here we go.
Hi, everybody. I'm Beth.
And I'm Doug.
And it's so great to be here on the Tresbrina show, right?
That's right.
And we're going to move and we're going to talk a little bit about Qigong. So let's get moving here.
All right.
This particular move is from the flow form called Leaf Blowing in the Breeze. Happens to be one of my favorites.
And it's one of mine too. It helps us with a mental focus and flexibility. Here we go. It's a beautiful form. Here's we're picking up Earth's Chi, celebrating it through the body. Here we go. And then we're going to pass it to the other hand as we balance our whole body.
Wonderful, but please don't let the smoothness of this move limit your perception of how Qigong builds strength and power.
This energy art has helped us with our life as professional singers.
Yes.
And even in our master classes, we teach at least 15 minutes of Qigong.
That's right. That's right.
To help the breath control. It's amazing.
Yes, and now as teachers of Qigong, we have seen many of the students in our classes discovering that energy connection to mind, body, and spirit, and it's so gratifying.
And also one of our students had some really health problems, and he had problems with his hemoglobin. And after these exercises, he said that he is back to perfect health.
Wonderful.
And also another student said that this exercises has saved her life.
Wow, that's really important.
Really. And it's helped our stamina.
Our stamina, yes, our stamina has really skyrocketed, and it is so good because we have two 80-pound dogs, golden doodles, and they take a lot of stamina to keep up with.
Yeah, and now we can go on our walks and we don't even fall.
That's
great.
a good thing. Okay, well, thank you, Sabrina. Bye, everybody.
Bye for now.
I love the sound of all. That's you guys yelling and screaming and loving on them. Beth and Doug, you guys are the best. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. You know, I put them on the spot one day when they're out here in Austin. We have live events here and we do certifications virtually, as Sabrina had said, but they came out for some deeper dive training. And I said, would you guys sing for us? And we were in the martial art dojo out here, and they got up and they sang. We'll have to play that video for you guys sometime.
What'd
It
they
is
sing?
so, time to say goodbye?
Yeah.
Yeah. There it is. But it was time to say hello. And on that note, we have got another person we're piping in live.
Yep.
Her name is Christina.
From the New Jersey area.
Yes, she is an empowerment coach, and you'll see why in just a minute. Sabrina will share a few things with you about her, but I'll tell you, look at her gun. She's got guns. She's a incredible tennis player. I mean,
skiing, and
she's an athlete.
loves the outdoors, which, you know, Qigong, there's such a beautiful tie to Qigong in nature, even though you can practice indoors. So many of the moves are named after things you see in nature and animals. But Christina, she's experienced in Reiki, in life coach, law of attraction, hypnotherapy, and she's one of those instructors that takes the energy arts and blends it. So when she's working with a client or a student, she has this toolbox and she can go, hey, I got something for that, and she can take it out.
Goes through
That's
and
one
gets
of the
the right
beautiful
tool.
things. Like, all of our Qigong teachers teach it in such a unique way and really focus on different people.
Awesome. Okay, let's bring Christina in.
Live.
Hello, my dear.
Hi, thank you so much for that amazing introduction.
Oh, it's
I
easy. It's easy. We just love you so much, and we love to be with you. I last time I saw Christina, I told her how much I love her floor. So you go and Qigong all over that gorgeous floor. The floor is literally yours.
Yay! Hi, everybody. How would you like to give yourself a healthy dose of energy? Well, the movement that I'm going to teach you will help you with that. It's called Reeling the Iron. So I'd like to invite you to stand up and join with me. Okay, let's start. Let's take a deep breath in and relax. Now you can go ahead and just mirror me. So let's go. Feet are slightly parted, knees are bent slightly. Your body is loose and flexible during this part of the movement. Your arms are in front of your waist. Now you're going to just slowly rotate your arms. And breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now, this is the yin or soft part of this movement. Just relax and keep rotating your arms. One reason why I love to teach Qigong and do Qigong every day is because it really helps me when I'm feeling tired, run down, and maybe sometimes a little defeated. It helps me to energize and empower myself and get motivated. So now I'd like to teach you the yang or strong part of this move. This is where we'll be building your chi and reeling the iron. Okay, so just keep rotating slowly, and in a minute we're going to squeeze our arms, shoulders, and hands. Now when I say go, you'll make two fists with your hands and squeeze. Ready, go. Squeeze, reeling the iron, and don't forget to breathe. Squeeze, good, and smile. Building the chi, squeeze, good. Now just release and relax and let your arms just flow slowly. Good. Now let's do that one more time. Ready? Take a breath in and squeeze, strong arms. Show off those guns. Good. Breathe, squeeze, and reel that iron. Awesome. Okay, now just release and just feel those arms floating as they rotate in front of you. Good job. Now just take a breath in and come to rest. And notice how you feel. Do you feel any different? I don't know, my hands are buzzing and tingling. I definitely feel more energized, more invigorated, and I hope you do too. Just imagine how good it would feel to do this for yourself every day. I do, and it feels great. So thanks so much for joining me today, and thanks again, Kristen and Sabrina. Bye, everybody.
Great job, Christina. It's so awesome to see this beautiful friends here jumping on, being brave, getting in front of the camera, sharing their love of this beautiful art, and just growing their businesses as well. Because these folks, you know, they're out there sharing these arts. They're out there helping people expand their health and their consciousness. And we're so proud of you. So thank you.
And I wanted to just acknowledge, and unless you've tried to do it yourself, it may not occur to you. You know, in the past, before COVID and before virtual was necessary, all you had to do is stand up in front of a little room full of people or one person. So as everybody has gone through this training, not only have they had to develop their energy art skills and their abilities to be a teacher, but how do you go live? How do you talk to a camera? How do you connect with people who aren't really there? And that's been such a part of this journey. And I'm getting messages from people that work with us going, wow, they're so natural. They're so much better on camera than most people I see. This is really good.
It's fantastic. Thank you again, Christina. Looks amazing in there. Love it. Okay, sweet friends, we are in flow and we've got more to share. We've got friends in the green room piping in. Hello, ladies. We see you in there, Joe. And hello there. We see you, Belinda.
And Nancy coming up later.
Nancy coming up. Okay. Well, for this red hot moment.
That's right.
We're going to, where are we going? I think we're going to Madrid.
We're going to Spain.
Yes.
And this next instructor, what's super cool, is you can take classes with her in English or French.
Yep.
You can see her in Spain.
Yep.
She's a holistic massage therapist, and she's really got beautiful technique. I think you're really going to watch her. She's always been passionate about holistic health and bioenergy and holistic. She's been doing holistic massage for over 10 years.
Welcome to the stage, Veronique.
Hello everybody, I'm so pleased to be here with you today. I'm going to show you a move that will bring you a sense of inner peace by calming your nervous system and your mind. Please stand up and join me. So find a comfortable stance. Your legs are shoulder wide, your knees are bent a little. What we're going to do is we're going to pick up a big ball of energy on the floor. We're going to bring it into our heart, and then we just make it big in front of our heart. And now we're going to take it up to the sky and push it down inside our body, down to our belly. This move is called unifying heaven and earth. What we're doing is we're balancing the yin and the yang energies. The reason I love Qigong and teach Qigong is because I have a lot of functionality. I've always struggled to express myself in public. I used to stay awake at night because my mind would never stop. I guess you know the feeling. No thanks to Qigong, I can sleep well at night and I can express myself in 3 different languages. And that was very scary. Give me some love. So now we're just going to come back to center. I hope you enjoy this move. Thanks for watching.
You know, sometimes I say to people, I love your accent so much. And I think, well, maybe I'm the one with the accent. I love listening to Veronique and love getting to know her better. She's a beautiful soul. Everybody here is incredible. Thank you to all of you who are joining us live. The comments are blowing up here. You guys are so kind. Unifying heaven and earth. Wonderful. So smooth, Veronique. So much love, girl. Wonderful, wonderful, fantastic. Just thank you for being so supportive. It's amazing.
And she's in Valencia.
Okay, Valencia it is. We're moving forward here with another person who I would say she has an incredible accent, which you would probably say I have the accent. We want to introduce you to Maura. So tell us a little bit about Maura, and then we'll bring her in.
Well, I love hearing how people ended up being a teacher of something, because the story usually goes like this. I had a problem, I had an injury, and I found this and it helped me. And then I got so passionate about it, I wanted to do it all the time. So why not teach it with others and share what changed my life? That's how we really got into Qigong. If you don't know, Tristan had a back injury and could hardly walk for 5 years.
Crazy time.
And Qigong was a huge step forward in getting his health back. And I just loved the dance, the energy dance, because my background as a professional dancer and fitness coach, maturing in the ages, still looking for something that felt like dancing and was so good for overall well-being.
Baby, you look great.
Thank you, honey.
Keep up that Qigong.
Maura says she was drawn to Qigong primarily as a self-care practice to alleviate physical pain, stiffness, and reduced range of mobility in her lower back and hips. But all of the benefits in cultivating well-being in mind, body, and soul inspired her to become a certified teacher. She's amazing. She has a long list of credentials as an energy healer and helping you really tap into your intuition. And she's very present and very deep and
she doesn't hold back.
soulful. You can feel her with every comment she says to us. It's like she just takes her heart out and puts words on it. And I think you can feel that in every movement that she does.
Let's put some heart into your computer or your device. Here's Maura.
Come on in, friends. Try out some Qigong with me. When we start a Qigong practice, we start with our feet tightly together and just feel grounded. And then step your feet, follow along with me. Step your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width. We call this horse stance. So your knees are slightly bent, your arms are slightly bent, and we're going to start following the breath. So on the way down, breathe out, and then on the way up, breathe in. This move is called Tai Chi arms, and it's such a wonderful way to calm the entire nervous system down. When we take time to slow down and feel the energy in our body, we step into parasympathetic, and we're increasing our range of motion and our flexibility with these types of moves. So like I said, this is called Tai Chi arms. Maybe you've seen somebody in the park doing Tai Chi. Qigong is known as the granddaddy of Tai Chi. So this is very slow and rhythmic. How often do you slow things down enough to just check in and see, how am I feeling? And this is where we can really get into tapping into our own intuition, because our body provides such an amazing resource of wisdom, but we need to slow down enough to feel it. So again, you could even think of your wrists as paintbrushes, painting up and painting down. Keep your breathing with this, breathing in and breathing out. Let's do it once more. In and out. Good, and then we're just going to come to center. Thank you for playing with me.
I can't even hit the applause because I don't want to break the flow state that Maura just put us all in, but we have to give it up for Maura. That was amazing. Here we go. Thank you for that. That was gorgeous.
I know everyone in the chat's like, I'm so relaxed. I'm so
The
relaxed.
music was perfect. I loved it, every little bit of it. And her, she called Qigong the granddaddy, the granddaddy of Tai Chi.
It is.
That's very cool. All right, we have another amazing instructor,
Coming at
teacher,
you, live,
expert
from Arizona.
in so many ways. Belinda is going to be joining us live in just a moment. She's going to be outside in this beautiful setting and going to invite you in for some Qigong. Share with us a little bit about Belinda.
Well, Belinda, and I think it's going to be obvious, she has a background in fitness, so she can help her clients with the Qigong. She has a background in nutrition, meditation, yoga
instructor.
So she was a busy executive and now really helping people with their wellness. So that's really the client that she loves to serve, is the busy executive that's looking for a quick way to de-stress and hit those peak levels of wellness. Surprisingly, Qigong takes a lot of leg strength. It's really good for your bone density and your flexibility. People come and they you'll hear from some teachers later, they came with frozen shoulder. They came with knee pain, hip pain, inability to rotate. And these simple movements just unlock and unwind that through energy.
I'm going to pop Belinda in here right now. There she is. Hello.
Hi, Kristen and Sabrina.
Great to be with you. You know
Can you
what?
hear me okay?
We hear you great. We're just going to turn the show over to you, my dear. Have some fun. Let's do it.
Wonderful. Thank you. It's so great to be with everyone. I just want to invite all of our participants, if you're not standing or even if you're sitting, if you haven't been following along with the moves, jump up and try leaf blowing in the wind with me here. So we're going to start in Wu Ji. And in Wu Ji, we start with our feet together. And we honor our body through 6 bows. So a little bend in the knee, nice rounded shoulder, elbow, wrist here, tall spine, and our 6th bow is a smile. So we want to add that in. We're going to take all of our weight and place it on one leg, and then just very intentionally lift the other and stepping out into a natural stance. So Sabrina mentioned this is great for building strength. It's also great for balance. But here, just keep your knees out over your toes and about shoulder distance apart. And from here, I want you to take your lower hand, either hand, place it at the lower dantian or your lower belly. It looks like this, right out in front, not touching. And then we're going to take the other hand and lift into a wave motion. So just kind of lift up. I'm going to move here so you can see my whole hand. Moving all the way across. And we're going to come down around just by the shoulder and chest, palm facing out. And then bring that slowly around as if we're just scooping, kind of touching the tips of our fingers through the field, a wheat field. Think of it that way, touching the tips of the wheat. And coming across the chest, back up into that wave. It's like a figure 8 or an infinity symbol. This time I want you to just take a little bend in the knee if you're standing, exhaling as we come down, touching the tips of that wheat, coming back up, palm is facing the chest. And we're going to bring that motion back into that wave. So I love Qigong. About 7 years ago, I was looking for a methodology to de-stress. And I sat and listened to some research that showed when we have stress hormones pulsing through our blood, cortisol, epinephrine, norepinephrine, you've probably heard of these, just low chronic grades of stress, daily stress. Do you have stress? I know I do. Work, family, kids, pets, pandemics more recently. Nice bend, exhaling as we come down, lifting up. We all have stress and we can't escape it. Well, we have these stress hormones pulsing through our blood. And the research showed the #1 way to deal with it was through mindful movement. And that is how I found Tristan and Sabrina and Qigong. And I'm so proud to be an instructor today. So let's bring that hand down the central channel of the body. We're going to switch sides just a little bit on the other side. So with this empirical evidence, I just challenge you to think about, how are you effectively dealing with stress in your life, or are you? I know for many years I was not. I was dealing with autoimmune symptoms, even though I was in the fitness industry and certified in a lot of things, became very ill, and Qigong was a critical part of my healing journey and continues to be part of my practice and the practice of many of my students. So bring that hand down the central channel. And we're just going to stop right here at the lower dantian. I want to thank you and hope you enjoy the rest of the event.
You get the claps too, my dear. Thank you. That was fantastic. You're such a pro.
Everyone loved to get to watch somebody teaching outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can do it from everywhere.
Everywhere, anywhere, anytime. Great articulation. Fantastic job. You rocked it. Thank you so much. See you soon. All right, everybody. Well, we're in flow state here, and we've got more goodness coming your way. I'm looking at the videos. I'm looking at the people in the green room. And next up is...
You don't know?
Well, you are the controller of this moment. You told me.
I did. You say it.
Well, I have to go. Marquita, thank you. Why are you challenging me
because
here?
I can.
Okay.
We just found out today that this next instructor. So I was raised in Hampton, Virginia. My whole life, was born there until.
Were you Miss Hampton Newport News?
I was.
Did you win a trophy? You got a crown.
I have a crown.
You did.
Now I have a crown chakra. I used to actually have a crown. And that's where Marquita is, and that's where you can study with her, although she also teaches virtually. And she has a vast experience. I think she's been a wellness coach, NLP coach for over 15 years.
Wow.
And again, you'll be able to see that
Yep.
in her instruction, and also so that you could see her full body, just the position that she's sitting in on the floor, you're going to see her legs are strong. She's strong and flexible.
Yeah, I love that she's giving you an alternate. So let's bring Marquita in here. Here she is. Welcome to the stage.
Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to join you for this energy extravaganza. Now, what I'll be doing today is taking you through a move that I use every morning to maintain and manage my energy throughout the day. Typically, this will be done standing, but I'm going to show you a modified version of this because Qigong is great for everyone at every skill level, no matter what limitations you may have. So typically, you'll be standing for this, and your feet will be shoulder width apart, but we're going to put our feet still about shoulder width apart. And what we're going to do is breathe in and rise slightly and bring your arms out. And then you'll breathe out, bring your arms in. And your hands are going to face each other. Now, what this is called is stoking the fire. And what it will do is it will cultivate energy in this lower energy center right here called the power center. And as you're doing this, you'll begin to feel a thickness between your hands. And as that gets thicker and thicker, then next we're going to take that energy up and we're going to circulate it throughout our body. Hands up and over the head, then our palms will turn and face outward, and then they will float down. Now, this puts an energy jacket around our bodies in our energy field. Scoop up that energy. Let's do this just a few times with me. And what it does, it can protect EMFs from coming your way. It will repel those things that are not in vibrational alignment with you. And when you're doing this, set your intention to just put all that positive energy in your energy field so that you're not attracting those things that are negative in those situations and circumstances or going to places that drain you of your energy. I know we've all been around someone who we've been in their presence, and when we leave, we feel so drained. Let's do this just one more time. Up, circulate it throughout, and put that big energy jacket all around you. Now, what we're gonna do is come to center. We'll bring our hands up and over our head, and then we'll bring it down, and we're just aligning all of our energy centers. I want to thank you for joining me for this modified version of Parting Clouds and Stoking the Fire, and give me some thumbs up if you're willing to try this at home during your day before you actually get your day started. And I'm going to send you right back to Trish Beamer so that you can enjoy the rest of the show.
You guys are such professionals.
I know.
The confidence, the skill, the presence, the set, all of it, the technology, you guys are nailing this stuff. It's so rewarding to see this.
So many people in the chat loved seeing that variation, you know, that each and every person sort of makes it their own. And wouldn't that be fun?
What?
Wouldn't that be fun to be at a facility where everybody gets a ball? Or everybody has a ball from home.
I'm going to put Marquita's name up for you guys real quick because I forgot to. That is Marquita Davis, and that's who you just saw.
That's right. And remember, you can find out about all of our instructors, the details, and how to learn more from them and get in touch with them, satorimethod.com/directory. If you want to keep a copy of this show so you can go back and do any of the moves, and you're on Facebook, just hit the share button and it'll share it to your page so you can go back and watch it whenever you want.
So we're about to bring another fellow in here.
And he's coming in live.
Coming in
from
hot, coming in
Vancouver.
live.
I think it's Vancouver.
David is a fantastic teacher. He's got
Vancouver
a
Island.
depth of study, and you're going to meet him in just a second. We're super excited to have him as one of our instructors. Big heart, like Magnus, who you met earlier. Everybody's got big hearts around here.
Teaching martial arts and energy arts for 30 years.
Yeah, just a couple decades.
He's only 40.
He's a young lad. In fact, I'm going to pop him over to the left so you can see Mr. David. Hey there, buddy. Good to see you.
Hi.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, Sabrina's going to give you a little kudos for a second.
I will. David shared that he finds Qigong helps connect the mind, body, and spirit, providing inner calm, joy, compassion, and wonder, as well as improving muscle mobility and strength. And like I said before, 30 years of martial arts and energy arts, and you'll see that in his confidence. And I find that when a teacher has so much experience, they have the ability to make things very simple and easy to follow. And David created this mat that he stands on so that when he teaches virtually or in person, Sure. Siri just said, sure thing. I know. He's awesome, isn't he? Can see directly whether the step is forward, back, side, or diagonally forward. So he's a wonderful instructor.
Here we go. I'm going to pop David in full on.
Vancouver Island.
Take it away, buddy.
Oh, thank you, Sabrina and Kristen. Wonderful to see everyone. They're just wonderful folks, aren't they? Hi, everyone. As you know, I'm David. And, we all deal with stress. And do you have times when you feel really stressed up, feeling overwhelmed, like your thoughts, they're just going all the time and you can't get a break? Well, I sure do. And, it's hard to switch it off sometimes. So I invite you to stand up and, make sure you've got some arm space around you and notice how you're breathing, how you're feeling. And I just want you to follow along with me. Just bend your knees slightly. And just bend down and pick up from the earth, lifting it up into the sky, and then parting your arms and gently bringing them down. Give this a try. Just follow along with me. This gentle, slow movement is called parting the clouds, and it helps me chill my busy mind, and I sure need it. I do it multiple times a day, and it really helps. It is a Qigong movement that promotes health and wellness. And a recent 2020 study from Europe, which was a meta-analysis, meaning that it looked at lots of different research articles, identified a connection between stress prevention and Qigong. And that's what we're doing right now, some Qigong. Through the use of slow, soft movements and other similar ones, it promotes relaxation, coordination, balance, strength, flexibility, and health. They found in multiple random control studies, and those are like the gold standard in research, that Qigong has a positive effect on stress, hypertension, depression, and anxiety. Let's just let your arms float down, lift them up a little bit, and sink. Take a deep breath, relaxing, letting it down. Take a moment, notice how you're breathing, how your body feels. Do you feel a change? I sure do. I'm feeling calmer, clearer, and more relaxed. Thanks for giving this a try. Enjoy the rest of the Energy Extravaganza. I'll send you back to Sabrina. Bye.
Thanks, buddy.
Pleasure.
We told you guys he was awesome. I love your technique. I love your flow. I love your presence. I love your soothing voice. I love everything about you. Fantastic. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, dear friends, we are moving on. We're going to Melbourne.
We are going to Melbourne, and the next person you're going to meet, she's a chef, she's a nutritional coach, and a Qigong instructor. And what's really amazing about her is her story. It's actually very
parallel to what happened with me. She had a failed back surgery. I think that was like 14 years ago. And you're going to meet Jo in a moment. She discovered Qigong about 10 years ago.
14 years of pain.
14 years of crippling
pain.
You got me beat there. I dealt with it for 5, and it is debilitating on a physical and an emotional, psychic level. So we feel for anyone who's going through pain. And look, this human you're about to meet is a testament to the power of getting your energy right. And so she's dedicated her life to this. She's trained with us as well to deepen her practice. I want to introduce you to Jo. We're going to pop her in right here, right now.
O'Reilly.
Jo
O'Reilly.
We always do that for Jo. Hi, beautiful.
Hey, everyone. Hi, guys. How are you?
Good eye.
What time is it there?
Good eye. It is nearly 10, I think. 10 a.m.
Oh, okay,
Perfect.
good.
Well, we're not keeping you up till
Morning Qigong.
late hours.
Morning Qigong, exactly.
It looks
Not
beautiful.
too early this morning.
It looks gorgeous in your space. We're going to turn things over to you, my dear. Have fun.
Thank you
Here you
so
go.
much.
Okay.
Welcome to Melbourne, everyone. I would like to show you, I am full of energy this morning, and I want to show you one of my favorite moves, which is Tai Chi arms. I know we've shown it a few times this morning, but it is just beautiful because it's so calming and relieving stress. And as Diana showed you, I think you can do it sitting or standing. And when I first started Qigong, I had to do a lot of these moves from a chair because I had very limited mobility. And that's what I love about this practice is you start and do it at your level. So I invite you to stand up and join me if you're going to stand and just mirror my movements. We're going to start with our feet about shoulder width apart, our knees are slightly bent, and I just want you, we've got a lovely tall straight spine, and I'd like you to just raise your arms up slowly in front of your body, your hands are hanging loosely, and just imagine they're floating up on a cloud. When they get to about shoulder width height, your wrists are going to tip back, your fingers point to the ceiling, we're going to dip the elbows in, and then the elbow leaves the arms going back down. So we're coming up and down. If I show you that from the side, we're actually creating a little bit of a circle there. There are lots of circles in Qigong as it's circulating that energy around our body. So we're going to add the breath now. As we come up, we're going to breathe in through the nose, release it down through the mouth, coming up and down. And you know, now that we've added that breath, it's calming down your whole nervous system. It's oxygenating your blood in every cell in your body. And there is so much research to show that Qigong relieves stress, anxiety, and depression. And you have now calmed your whole nervous system. You've circulated this beautiful Qi energy in and around your body, opening up channels and meridians that may have had blocked or stagnant energy. And I hope it's something that you can add to your toolbox to put some calm and stress relief in your day, and that now you're feeling very calm and relaxed. So thanks so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoy the rest of the extravaganza, and I'm going to hand back to Kristen and Sabrina. Have a great day.
Oh, I did my boo-boo again. Okay, so we were saying all the amazing things about Jo, that our instructors around the world, we can pick, like Siri, what accent we want them to have. So we picked, you know, Australian for Jo. We've got
Sweden. Coming up is Scotland.
We've got Scotland. We've got French. I mean, we've got the whole gamut. No, seriously, though, Jo, beautiful testament to the power of these arts.
People love your space in the chat. What a beautiful place to teach virtually or in person.
Yeah. And
Thank you. I love it.
Yeah, it worked out great. And also for those of you who are watching, notice the different environments that people are teaching from, how they're setting up their space, their lighting, the quality of their sound, all of these things. It's a new world, you know, the pandemic has changed the way we interact, the way we learn, the way we share. And these guys are doing it. They're doing it and it's beautiful.
And when everyone's doing it well, the viewer doesn't notice. So
Yeah.
if it didn't occur to you like, wow, they're so good on camera, they're so natural. It's because it's natural. It's like actually being in the room with someone. And this takes practice. And that was a big part of level 2, was really learning to communicate in conversational ways and descriptive ways. And I think every single instructor so far has been off the charts amazing.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Joe. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. Well, one thing I'm learning that's really important,
Yeah.
turning the microphone back on.
Let's not turn it off. It's not like we're sitting here talking.
That's true. Okay, my dear, who would you like to bring into the extravaganza
I
next?
would like to bring in Jeanette
Ah.
from Scotland.
Jeanette from Scotland.
Jeanette also has a very lovely location. So with this Qigong certifications, we used to have to come and meet live, and now we have found ways to do it very effectively through pre-recorded modules and meeting for implementation sessions where we can see and give feedback along the way. And so we actually have been in everyone's home.
Just like you are right now.
Yard. And I always love watching where Jeanette films, because you can see how beautiful it is indoor and outdoor. She's another person with a long list of
major credentials.
I think she's trained in heart math, which is, and she's all about synchronizing the heart and the mind. She studied with Joe Dispenza, and one of the things that she just was crazy about Qigong is it's an experience of that connection of heart and mind. You actually get to experience it through the physical body.
You will feel it through these energy packets, right? So we're all using this digital media right now to receive this Qigong. You will feel like photons, if you will, energy packets that carry data. They carry vibrational tone, and you will feel Jeanette's tone. It's a beautiful tone. Mm-hmm. Turn your speaker up just a little bit for this one so you can hear her fully. You can hear her photons. Here's Jeanette.
Thank you, Tristan and Sabrina. I am so delighted to be here with you today. Please join me, everyone, as I move. This is one of my favorite moves, unifying heaven and earth. So we lift the energy up from your lower dantian, your lower power center, bring it in towards your heart center, your middle dantian, push it away from the body, create a chi ball, and then lift it up and let it go above the wisdom center, above the upper dantian, and then you draw that energy back down into the body. I struggled with stress, anxiety, and burnout for years, juggling children and career. And I now know that a disrupted mind comes from disrupted energy. So when you fix the energy, you fix the mind. And most people try to do it the other way around. They try to fix themselves psychologically first, which does not work. So you can read all the books, but theory alone is not going to change your life. Einstein said you'll never solve a problem with the same energy that created it. You have to change your frequency. You have to align your energy. And one 10-minute Qigong session aligns me physically, emotionally, and of course energetically. And then stress and tension, they vanish. Headaches disappear. I'm energized. I'm rejuvenated. It feels like magic. And when combined with very intentional affirmations and incantations, and when I do the move I'm doing now, and I part the clouds and I separate that energy around me and I create this shield around me, the resulting synchronicities that show up in my life, they make me laugh every day. So it was the missing link that I had been searching for. It is now non-negotiable in my life. And what began as a stress reduction technique for me now goes way beyond that. It's given me back my power. I would say it's even given me superpowers. It's my anchor, and yet it makes me fly. So I am so blessed to have Tristan, Sabrina, and the incredible Satori tribe in my life, and I'm even more blessed to be part of their mission to teach Qigong to the world. So my love and thanks to you both for all that you do.
Even if you can't hear someone, you can feel someone, right? They are able to send that. That's the beauty of all of us taking care of our energy. When we are in that heart center, when we're in that alignment, when we're in that good vibration, we're doing good for the world. We're teaching through example, through just being. You don't even have to say anything. You're just being that incredible vibration. And everybody can pick up on that if they're receptive. And so if you're receptive, you're probably feeling really high right now because these people put a lot of time and a lot of energy into making this spectacular for you. And we're really grateful. Thank you, Jeanette.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the video that you're watching of the people who recorded a video for the extravaganza, I bet they did more than one take.
Yeah,
right,
that happens.
right, guys, in the chat. Okay, our next instructor. It's just always like this, which is so beautiful. She stumbled upon Qigong for her own personal practice, fell in love with it, was already like a nutritional cleansing coach and could just blend those two things perfectly. So what started out for herself and teaching to her family, now she loves teaching everyone. She teaches in New York, but Donna loves to travel. So she said, hey, reach out to her. Maybe she can come to you.
Sounds good to me.
So this is Donna Rios.
Donna Rios. All right.
Hi guys, I'm so fired up to be here and to show you a move that will help you build and circulate energy, Qi, throughout your body. It's called Parting Clouds. So please join me. Don't make me lonely here, okay? Let's stand with our feet hip width apart, knees slightly bent, straight spine the whole time, and then it's like we're going to sit back on a stool. Space under your arms. Let's bring our arms out in front of our chest and we're going to float down. And then imagine you're in a lake or an ocean and you want to scoop up some water to splash on you to cool yourself off. Lifting up, floating up, hands relax, backs of your hands come together, up, 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 up. Then you rotate them out and then it's like we're pushing two big clouds apart to let the sun shine on you again. Squatting down as your arms float down. Breathing out as you float down. Beautiful. Can you feel that in your legs? All right, scooping up more earth chi now. Breathing in as we come up. Deep breathing like we do in Qigong is a very effective way to help manage anxiety and tension. Qigong came in my life when I needed it the most. It relieved my stress tremendously. It gave me my energy back, gave me back, but an upgraded 2.0, Donna. It can help you feel balanced. Qigong has a lot to offer you if you practice it. And you can squeeze it in here and there. It doesn't have to take long unless you want it to. Let's part those clouds one more time, and then it's like we're putting this big field of energy around you to keep all that negative energy away. Awesome. That feels good, right? Great job, guys. Hey, thank you for playing full out with me and having me here today. Bye.
Great job, Donna. Amazing.
I love Donna's energy.
I love her smile.
It's contagious. It's bubbly.
That's the
fun.
word. Bubbly. Bubbly and fun and heart. Lots of heart flowing around here. And we're about to bring another friend in.
Who is live. Coming in from Canada. Get ready in the green room.
Knock, knock, knock. You're coming up. You get ready.
We
get
see
ready.
you over there.
Okay, here's some really cool stuff going on with this beautiful lady. This is Nancy Rose. Now, Nancy is a neuro coach under one of our friends, Mr. Mark Waldman, and she's got a deep, deep, deep passion for these arts. She's super freaking fit. She runs really, really far and fast. She's in a transition in her life, moving from one industry, from the dental hygienist role for many, many years, into embracing these arts and teaching them around the world. So let me pop on over here. Hello, hello.
She's green in the green room.
We're going to make sure
we can't
that,
hear you yet.
You got to unmute yourself. For some reason, you're muted. You must have taken you took a lesson out of my playbook, didn't you?
Microphone.
You're good.
Yeah, you're good now.
We hear you.
That work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic. All right, Nancy, the floor is yours. Take it away.
Thank you so much for having me over today in your space, Tristan and Sabrina. I'm so excited to share with you one of my favorite moves. It's called yin and yang arms. This is a great move when you have low energy or have scattered thoughts. Okay, so just join with me and step your legs about a little bit wider than hip width apart. And we'll start with the arms. And one arm will float up over your head with the palm facing the sky. The other arm will float down below your navel, palm facing the floor. And then you're just going to simply rotate the arms from one to the other. And just keep going, and we'll add the knee bend. So as your arms are going in the position as like the S, the yin yang symbol, your knees are going to be slightly bending. And then you rise as your arms are coming out to the side, and then lower slightly. You don't have to go very deep. And now just adding the breath. So we're going to inhale when we rise through the nose and exhale through the mouth when we lower, and that stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, calming your brain, slowing down those busy thoughts, and balancing your energy. So you're inviting the heaven energy from above and your earth energy from below when you do this move, and it's so relaxing and uplifting. So in a research study that I just read, they took people who had chronic fatigue syndrome, and they did Qigong with them. And when they practiced consistently, it significantly reduced their chronic fatigue symptoms and improved their mental performance. I love that about Qigong. It's mind, body, and soul. So actually, when I started Qigong, it was for my energy, and my energy has really improved, as well as much of my health, my joints, and all these other sports-related accumulated injuries that I had are fading away. So I love Qigong, and I'm really super excited to share with others now. So we'll just finish this move and come to center. Just step your feet together, bring your hands down the center channel, and notice how you're feeling. I hope you feel energized and grounded and balanced. Back to you, Tristan, Sabrina. Thank you so much.
I love your smile at the end when you come back to center, and I could tell that you know you did good. I think
fantastic.
I think we all, like, I don't know about how many of you guys have been on something like this live, but it could get a little nerve-wracking. I mean, I've felt that. I know Sabrina has.
What do you tell me in the chat?
Yeah, have you guys ever felt a little nervous? I think we even felt a little nervous for our students.
I'm sweating.
And then when they come out and they are doing the Qigong and then they get into their flow state, I just saw you in your state. You were there. Yeah. And that smile at the end said everything. Thank you. Beautiful stuff. All right, everybody. Well, we hope that you're enjoying. We are not done. We've got more goodness coming your way. Everybody stretch. If you haven't been following along, now you've got lots of new moves you can do. Thank you, everybody, for the Tai Chi arms. Heaven and Earth Unite. We've got Yin and Yang arms. We got moves on the yoga ball. We got moves sitting, standing. We haven't done anything on our head yet.
But who knows?
You never know what we're going to get. All right, we're going to bring in Debbie in just a moment. Debbie has had a lot of amazing healing in her life. I remember Debbie came out to Austin for an event that we had, the Big Life Breakthrough, and she was telling us about how much better her feet are.
She had very chronic foot pain for years.
Neuropathy, is that correct?
I don't.
Well, I know that she had a really hard time feeling her feet, and Qigong has been so helpful for her. So you're about to learn a little bit from Debbie about some other things that she's experienced and used Qigong to help her with.
And she's in Boulder Creek, California. She teaches group, private, virtual, and in person. Look at how versatile she is.
Here she is.
She's adorable.
Let's meet her in person. Here we go.
Hi everyone. So happy you decided to join us for the Energy Extravaganza. Have you ever had a panic attack? They can be so debilitating and terrifying. And studies have shown that 18% of the adult population suffers from anxiety disorders, which includes panic attacks. I started having panic attacks back in the early 90s, and the doctors just wanted to give me medicine, and I don't like taking pills, and they made me feel yucky. So let's fast forward to 2017, and I was suffering chronic pain, and I joined a pain management group. and I was introduced to Qigong. The first thing they taught me was how to do diaphragmatic breathing, which is also known as belly breathing. And I'd like to show you how to do that here and now. So take a hand and place it on your chest, and take your other hand and place it on your belly, about 3 inches below your belly button. And just breathe naturally. And note where your breath is. Are you just breathing into your top hand, or are you also breathing into your lower hand? Diaphragmatic breathing gets you out of your sympathetic nervous system and back into your parasympathetic nervous system, which signals to your body that all is well. So let's take a big deep breath in through our nose and let it out with a sound through your mouth. Try it again. A big breath, filling that bottom hand and exhaling completely. I recently realized that I haven't had a panic attack in 4 years since I started doing Qigong. And I hope that you can add Qigong to your daily healthcare routine. It is a wonderful energy art, and it has made a world of difference in my life. Thank you. Back to you guys, Sabrina.
Yeah,
How's he on the ball around here?
I loved hearing those birds in the background and addressing Qigong for people who have had panic attacks. You know, we've often shared during the Sabrina show that I really can relate to that. I always feel like there's a line that just follows me around. It's like I'm on this side of the line and the world is amazing, and on that side, not so good. And it's all where the energy is. And it is so wonderful to have such a fast, easy way to get to that beautiful place. Yeah. And the more you practice, or with the consistent practice, that place, which is really a frequency, that flow is your natural go-to. So it's quick. You know how when you do something on repeat, it just becomes almost a second nature. So being in that flow state with consistent practice, your body knows how to drop in to the aligned frequency of love.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is. Well, we're about to introduce you to a lovely lady who's just down the street. She's in Texas like us.
She's in Houston.
Yes, she is. And she is a glowing soul. We want to introduce you to Madeline. Madeline is, take it away.
Well, Madeline is in her 70s, and she just firmly believes that Qigong is the miracle for anti-aging. She loves it for what it does to frozen shoulders. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Oh, but how did she find Qigong? Or the reason she loves it is because she had a healing crisis with the Epstein-Barr virus, where she actually, her whole body was shutting down and she was afraid for her life. And she said, with 30 years of experience in the energy arts and metaphysical communication, she has found nothing that compares to the many benefits Qigong provides for staying young, healthy, active, and creatively inspired. She also, Madeline, is an empath. She's very intuitive, and she says that she feels that the Qigong practice really skyrockets that ability to read people and tune in. But more than anything, Madeline is a bucket of laughs. You can't be around Madeline and not have a good time. She's probably going to have on purple, and she ate rhinestones for breakfast.
Okay, here comes Madeline.
Thank you, Tristan and Sabrina, for that wonderful introduction. I just love you guys. So I wanted to share with you my favorite move from Good Morning, Good Evening Qigong, which is the Qi Cross. And it really activates all of your chakras, all of your centers, and your internal organs. So just gently get your legs shoulder width apart, bend your knees slightly, tailbone tucked down, and I want you to have your hands one in front of the other like that. Don't put them together, one in front of the other like this. And imagine that there's a beam of light coming from this Lao Gong chakra point through the back of this hand, through this Lao Gong chakra point, and then it's going to connect up with where you move your hands on your body. So we're going to start by bending down. Keep your back straight. You just scoop up some Qi, beautiful Qi energy in front of you. Bring your hands up to your third eye area and start to move your hands down. The slower you do this, the more you're going to feel it. activating the energies in your body, the chakras, the organs, and all of this stuff. And it really heightens your intuition too. So now we're going to scoop up a little bit more. We're going to do this again. So I want to share a little bit with you about why I like Qigong, because it got me moving again. I had a big healing crisis with Epstein-Barr virus where I couldn't move, I couldn't even hardly think. Doing Qigong has helped me get back to where I should have been to begin with. So I'm so happy to have this Qigong practice, to have learned it, and to be sharing it with you. And one other thing I want to share with you right quick about Qigong, as we continue to do this, I hope you like it, you feel it more and more, is that it's anti-aging, which is awesome for me. Since I'm well over 60, I love the anti-aging part of this, along with all the other benefits.
Come on, guys, wake up. Let's get going with the claps already. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Madeline. Amazing. Love your energy. Love who you are. Okay, friends, we've got more coming your way.
Yeah, you're not Madeline.
Nope, that's not my
Next
name.
up,
This is not my name.
we have a dear friend named Kim. Little seating there. What do you know about Kim?
What do I know about Kim? I know that Kim is obviously loves Qigong. So many people, I just feel like I want to just say that you're all heart.
Yeah.
She teaches Qigong with another one of our instructors, Janine. I believe that they've been teaching Qigong.
And she teaches also her own classes, group, private, virtual, and in person.
They were before the pandemic teaching at a church.
In San Diego.
Look
at all the stuff we know.
We know so many things. Do you have anything else you'd like to share about Kim?
Well, Kim, again, has this deep, rich background in life coaching and spiritual coaching. She really loves to approach Qigong for the spiritual awakening components and the clearing and cleansing of limited beliefs so that you can really tap into what are you truly feeling? What do you truly want to do with your life? What do you want to open up? So, here's what's great about Qigong. I've explained this before. Imagine it's a big room with a bunch of doors. And it doesn't matter which door you walk into the Qigong room from, you get all the benefits. So you can walk in through spiritual awakening, but get in the room, you still get stronger bones, stronger muscles, more flexibility, less stress, and better sleep. So we find students come in through multiple doors, and some of our teachers specialize, and we suggest that they do, to hang their sign on one door in particular.
Yeah.
But they know once you go in the room, you're getting the whole shebang.
Well, turn up your volume a little bit for Kim here.
Yeah,
she's
quite a bit.
outside, and you'll see that she obviously embodies the art of Qigong because she's fit, she's healthy, and vibrant. Here we go. Come on in, Kim.
Thank you, Christina, and I'm so excited for this experience. So let me ask you, are you sensitive? Are you affected by comments that family members may make that might send your emotional set point downward? Well, I discovered that I am sensitive. And I also discovered that Qigong is excellent for fine-tuning your emotional state. This simple movement I'm doing here, parting clouds, works wonders in raising your emotional state, your vibration, your frequency. So what I'm doing is I'm gathering up earth energy, bringing it up that central channel, out through the crown, and at the top, my hands face outwards, and my hands float down. What this is doing is I'm bringing that energy up my central channel. It's clearing the emotional state inside my body. And as I float my hands down, it's clearing the energy in my energy field. This is an amazing move to return to center, to calm your nervous system, and you can even infuse this move with the higher vibrational frequencies of love, kindness, and compassion. You can create an incantation. I am love. I am compassion. I am kindness. As you can see, it only takes a few moments to really calm your emotional state and return to center.
I'm going to become a broadcaster when I grow up. Awesome. Thank you, Kim. I love your set. I want to train over there. That looked like a labyrinth. It was super awesome. All right, my dear, who is up next?
Well, up next, we have a woman who's been happily married for 30 years.
Wow.
She's the mommy of a teenager, and she's helping take care of her 93-year-old parent, and really seeing all the stress that moms and a lot of women have to deal with. And so she likes to go through the door of Qigong for helping busy moms, especially moms with teenagers.
I don't know anything about that. I know about being a teenager and what I put my mom through.
Oh, and actually she stumbled upon Qigong because she too had some chronic lower back pain, and she was looking for ways to manage it. Probably heard about yours. No more pain. And then
How about that?
as the story goes, I feel like we could just all just use each other's script, because it's what happens. Oh my gosh, I'm not in pain after being in so much pain for so long. I want to share this with others. And I think
We're about to bring in the fabulous...
Oh, and she teaches you how to go from stuck to spectacular.
I love that, Kristen. Here's Kristen. From stuck to spectacular.
Hey, thanks Tristan and Sabrina for that great introduction. Presents. Don't you just love presents? I sure do. And today, I have a present for you. Come on, join me. This is a present of clarity, of flow, of peace, right? Don't you want more of that in your life? I sure do, because let me tell you, I'm a mom of a 14-year-old, and I'm sandwiched right in between raising my 14-year-old daughter and caring for my 93-year-old mother. And so there are days when I feel stressed. There are days where my energy is just stuck. And this beautiful practice has been a blessing to me. It has gotten me unstuck. It's given me clarity. I'm in flow, and when I'm in flow, I can be there for my family. I can show up lit, and I can have love in my heart and offer that love to them too. And I want to teach you this move called Heaven and Earth United. I use it daily. And what you want to do is you want to scoop down and pick up that gift, long spine, and it's out in front of you, and you bring that gift towards you, palms towards your heart, and you open it up, and you just are excited, and you want to share that with your family and your friends, and then you make a circle with your fingers and your pinkies meet up, and you offer that bubble full of thanks and gratitude, and you send it out into the universe, and then you get to receive all of that blessing back to you. Because, right, what we put out, what we give, we receive more of in our life. And don't we want that? More love, more peace, more flow, more clarity. That's what I want. So I'm grateful for Qigong. It has brought me from stuck to spectacular. And I hope that you are experiencing this too today. So namaste, have a great night, and thank you so much. Have a good one.
I'm getting better at this.
You are present, and I love that outfit too.
Yes, Sabrina was sitting here going, I love her outfit. It's so cute. The things the ladies love. I love it. Okay, we are closing down the show.
I think we might be down to our very
with
last
our
one.
final instructor.
If you haven't gone yet, and you better let us know in the chat, because
no.
we think there's just one.
They've all gone.
They've all gone. They've all gone before.
This is a lovely lady. This is a lady who is all in with her life, with her practice. She's actually going to be testing with us for her black belt. We do certify people in levels of Qigong and energy mastery. And she is going to be one of the first people. It looks like we might have two. We've got two of you who are very, very close. It's happening next month. I'm talking about Bonnie Carney here.
Miss Bonnie.
Miss Bonnie for her nickname. So Bonnie is, like I said, all in. She's dedicated. again, full on heart. She's a rebel. She's a rebel, but she's a rebel with a real heart-based mission, which is to share more love in this world.
She rebels against that which is not aligned with love. One of the things I love about Bonnie, well, first of all, in her way past, like me, she taught fitness. So she has a background, and you'll see that extremely coordinated movements and the gracefulness to her flow, and how seemingly effortlessly she cues you to follow along with her. But in addition to that, Bonnie is one of those people, I've done so good through the whole
now
hour.
Now you're going to cry. Come on.
Bonnie is so supportive of all the other instructors.
She is.
And like everybody's saying in the chat, I've even had other business owners reach out to me who tune into our shows and be like, do you pay her to compliment you in the chat and to support everyone? And I'm like,
we're going to have to put her on the payroll.
Not yet, because she rebels against that which is not love and stands firmly in that which is, and showers people with appreciation. And I think that she has helped given a lot of people that you've already seen tonight the confidence to do what they do.
Absolutely.
And then in any moment that she needs it, everyone is back there with her, and she's so grateful for the love she receives back.
That's a testament to the more love you give, the more love you get.
Yep.
And here's Miss Bonnie.
Hello, thank you, Trisbrina. I am so excited to be here to share these energy arts with friends. This move I'm showing you is known as White Crane Spreads Her Wings, and boy, does it feel good. It feels so elegant to do this. Not only does it feel good, it is wonderful for our brain. You know why? Because it is using this coordinated pattern of both of the sides of our bodies together, and our brain loves that. Would you like to know how to do this wonderful move? I'd like to show you now. Go ahead and mirror me. On one side, just go ahead and get your balance. On the other side, you're going to just be sort of bending at the knee and just resting on the ball of your foot there. And then the arm that is closest to your bent knee on this side, it's just going to rotate away from your body, right there at your elbow, and then just get that a little bigger. Okay? Now on the other side, it's going to come towards your body. This arm comes towards. And then we're going to do those two together. Here we go. Push it up with that one hand, push it down with the other, and then just flow with it. Let your inner crane fly. And then we're going to change. Whoop. Hold it there, and change with the other hand. Push up. Lovely. And that is White Crane. White Crane spreads her wings. Hope you enjoy that. It's been a pleasure. Back to the show. Enjoy.
Bringing down the house, Miss Bonnie. I see you here with us in the chat.
Yeah.
Thank you, darling. That was absolutely incredible.
This chat has been on fire. There's like 800 comments.
Good Lord.
Showering each other with love and support. That shows the power of a community and a power of a tribe. How amazing that you guys are teaching all over the world and yet supporting each other from this central hub. And I love how you watch each other, like during the trainings for the certification, and one person will practice teaching, oh, I like what they said, I'm gonna put that in my pocket. And you share so beautifully and so wonderfully. You emulate what we teach, and then you make it your own, because no one has had the life experience that you've had. No one has gone through exactly what you've been through that makes you the person that you are. When somebody says, how are you qualified to do that? Well, I've been working to be this person every day of my life. That's why I'm qualified to show up as me with my life experience, and that each one of you is such a unique Qigong instructor.
What did you love about the show? What did you love about the showcase, I should say? The extravaganza? fire it off in the chat. This thing is going to stay running for a while, and we'll pop in at different times. So if you're catching the replay, thank you for staying all the way through the end and watching this. We are going to put up a link for you so you can find out more about all these fantastic instructors. They are on the directory of our main website right there. That's the quick link that'll get you there. And you can learn about where they live in the world, how you could work with them. They're certified by us. They get that stamp of full-on cred. They are legit.
And you'll see on the directory some people are level 1 and some are level 1 and level 2, and we're about to certify some more people in Good Morning, Good Evening Qigong. And if this extravaganza has you sitting there going, I want to do that, because that's how I am when I go to something. I want to deep dive in Qigong and the energy arts, and maybe I'd like to share it. I'd like to share it with my family, my friends, or wrap it into the business that I do. We always have a waiting list because we don't always do them. So if you want to get on the waiting list, which we contact a few days before we announce it to the public when we are going to offer a certification, it usually takes about 6 weeks to do the certification. There's the link, satorimethod.com/certification. It is a phenomenal experience.
Yeah, we get to go deep together. It's a deep dive training
with us.
Yeah, here and
you're right here,
working with you on your technique, working with you on really unlocking that energy for yourself. I was teaching earlier today, and I said, to these instructors, when you're teaching your students, you being the first student, and that's where it starts. It starts with our own practice, our own personal practice. And I can go on a rampage about personal practice. I mean, consistency is everything. If you enjoy what you saw today, then take those techniques, start working with them. Come and join us for a certification. Even if you don't ever want to teach, it's not a problem. Just do it for you. Do the deep dive. You will get the benefits and the results that you're hearing people talking about here today. I think, we had over 20 people here who are just, deeply in love with these arts. They wouldn't have been here and spent this time with all of us if they weren't. I think it's a testament to the power of your own life force energy. When you actually feel it between your hands, when you feel it flowing through your body, when you feel it light up your face and your soul is beaming, you'll never look back. It'll change your life. It's changed ours.
Yeah, totally.
You look amazing tonight.
Thank you. I tried to look like I was attending an extravaganza.
I know. She said, it's an extravaganza.
I was like,
so I better get a nice shirt.
Is this too much, a buckle and a necklace? I'm like, well, no, it is an extravaganza.
Thank you to all of you who took the time to be here. You supported your tribe so beautifully.
I can't wait to read everything again.
We're really grateful for how much you love each other and how much you care. And you're putting out the good vibes in this world. On that note, we're dancing it out. We're dancing it out. Oh, cute.
That we're off.
It's date night. This is a different kind of stuff.
It's an energy dance.
Thanks, everybody. So much love to you. Do not fall. We'll see you all in the next experience, whatever that looks like.
Thank you for showing up live. Thank you for all your amazing comments, and enjoy the replay like Tristan said earlier. We pop back in and it's fun.